information, rice planting season is here. The Anambra State government is saying it's all about agriculture development and sufficiency in food production. Before we continue, we'd like to remind you that all our top stories can be found on our website, and that's channelstv.com and on youtube.com/channelsweb. Do visit m.channelstv.com to view us live on your mobile device. You can also download the Channels TV app for Android, iOS, and Windows phones from their respective stores. We'd also like to encourage you to use the Eyewitness feature in the Channels TV app. If you have pictures or videos you'd like to share with us, just tap the application on your device, swipe to reveal the Eyewitness menu, and follow the instructions. The Deputy Senate President, Ike Ekweremadu, has condemned in strong terms the reported killing of young men and women by security operatives in parts of the Southeast. Speaking during a legislative proceeding at the Senate, Senator Ekweremadu raised a point of order, drawing the attention of the upper chamber to what he calls the bloodbath in the Southeast region of the country on Monday, when members of MASOB clashed with security operatives in some states in the region. He notes that the country had recorded so much bloodshed in various parts in the past and wants security agencies to apply caution in quelling perceived disturbances in any part of the country.
Yesterday, I got a number of calls about a disturbing clash between the youths in different parts of Southeast and security agencies, leading to the death of many people, both the young men and security agencies. Order! I'd like to use the opportunity under Order 43 to say that the security agencies must apply caution in trying to quell disturbances. We've had so much of bloodbath in this country under different circumstances, and we cannot continue to lose our young men and women because the future of this country belongs to them.
Nigeria's Deputy Senate President, Ike Ekweremadu. Now to the southeastern part of the country. Another rice planting season is afoot, and Anambra State is increasing its capacity to become the third largest producer of staple food in the country. To ensure this, the state governor, Willie Obiano, has taken a tour of a rice farm in the Anaku, a public-private partnership project established to eventually produce rice on 3,000 hectares of land. Mr. Obiano also paid a visit to rice mills in Nnewi South local government area, where Anambra-grown rice is milled and bagged.
The traditional ruler of the community and some government functionaries are on hand to receive Governor Willie Obiano. A 1.9-kilometer road where earth-moving machines are still working makes access to the farm easy. At the farm, 800 out of 3,000 hectares have already been planted, and the man at the helm of affairs expects to harvest 5,000 metric tons by October.
This farm is developed with modern drainage system, modern irrigation technology, and GPS land leveling has been done. The type of farms which you used to see in European countries or America, that's the type of farm we are developing in this.
The governor, who is impressed with the progress, promises to get the road completed before the rains make the farm inaccessible.
They've only planted in a quarter of their land here. So, and if you look around now, you see a lot of clearing work still going on and planting activities still going on. So far, I'm impressed by what I'm seeing. And he's saying that if I look in here again in 2 weeks' time, there will be a lot of green.
The next port of call is the Stein Mills, where the governor is enthusiastically welcomed. The plant, which has been reinvigorated with a loan from the Anambra Small Business Agency, currently mills almost 9,000 bags of rice per day.
The factory that we see here today has a capacity to do about 440 metric tons in full capacity. And that can do about 8,800 bags of rice a day. Excellency, what it means is that this is the biggest million rice producing factory that we have in the whole of West Africa.
They are working currently about 50% capacity, so there's a lot of room for them to add on. But I'm happy that almost 100% of the rice they are milling here is coming from the produce of Anambra State.
With the output of the farm and the mills looking so promising, the governor is convinced that Anambra State is well on its way to rice sufficiency.
Southeast of the South-South, Cross River State Governor Ben Ayade has condemned the attitude of some residents in the state who've converted the waste bins provided by government for refuse disposal to personal household belongings at the detriment of the environment. According to the governor, this action of sabotage is one of the major reasons why it's become extremely difficult to completely get rid of refuse along some major streets of Calabar. He says the state cannot account for 1,000 refuse bins placed on streets across the metropolis at the beginning of his administration.
Please do me a favor. When your refuse bin is sealed, please put it in a cellophane. When they delay it too much, my number is a public number. I can still give it to you right here again. Please, let me know. It is difficult. When we came to government, we supplied 1,000 bins. 1,000 refuse bins to homes so that we can pick. How many of those refuse bins are there? They have been converted to water storage tanks in homes. Some have decided to take them as boxes. So they put the clothes, put camphor, put clothes, and put camphor. Citizens also must be responsible to government. So how am I encouraged to buy more beans? And the gospel truth again, those who know how I bought those beans, you will know that part of my personal income was involved.
Cross River State Governor Mr. Ben Ayade. Some residents of Ado-Ekiti in the southwest now, the Ekiti state capital, have embarked on a peaceful protest to kick against the ongoing labor strike in the state. The protesters, made up of youth, artisans and transport union members, describe the ongoing strike as politically motivated. They are demanding for an immediate end to it and also that the state government pay up the 5-month salary in arrears owed the workers.
We are embarking on this peaceful protest so as to inform all Ekiti indigenes, both personalities and non-personalities, to be aware of the situation on ground. We are totally against the strike embarked upon by the combination of NLC and TUC. I don't know how far or how much the governor could be so transparent. When the allocation bill comes, he presents it before them. They decide on it. What do they want him to do? So they should return back to their workplace. There are other states of the Federation. We have 29 states that cannot meet the demands of their labor, which Ekiti is one.
You're watching news across Nigeria. You want to stay with us? We'll be touching on the subject of the cleanup of Ogoni land in the South-South. We have our Channels Television's correspondent on the environment to shed some light. Don't go away.